It's here. Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to match-make eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date!
These talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their new button.
My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking.
And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season of Hello, Mr. Right.
So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by StarTimes Solar and supported by Indomie.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, ANT Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to ANT Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and also 1222-6282. ANT Presidential Hotels, comfort and class redefined.
It's here. Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to match-make eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date!
These talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their new button.
My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking.
And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season of Hello, Mr. Right.
So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello, Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by StarTimes Solar and supported by Indomie.
Good evening, and you are welcome on another edition of News Diary. News Diary is a compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that came your way in the course of the outgoing week. I am Toyin Batire. We will go on a break. It returns with the news of the day. Please stay with us. President Bola Tinubu has restated his administration's commitment to continued support for education, research, and technical innovation, particularly in tertiary institutions across the country. The president stated this at the convocation ceremony of 1,030 postgraduate students of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA, held in Akure. Olajumoke Oladimeji reports.
Ceremony was graced by dignitaries, traditional rulers, and well-wishers who gathered to witness the conferment of degrees and diplomas on 1,030 postgraduate students across various fields of study. The Executive Secretary of the National University Commission, Professor Abdullahi Ribadu, conveyed President Bola Tinubu's message as he emphasized that government alone cannot provide job opportunities for the teeming youth, but can help through numerous initiatives.
Government will continue to create enabling environment for investments and business to thrive. This administration recognizes the critical role of science, technology, and innovation in our national development. We are therefore committed to policies that strengthen education, promote research funding, and foster collaborations between universities and industries. We are also pursuing the digital economy agenda, renewable energy initiatives, and infrastructure development, all of which open new opportunities for your graduates to contribute meaningfully to national growth and development.
Ondo State Governor, represented by the Director General of the Performance and Monitoring Unit, Engineer Razak Obe, commended the efforts of FUTA in academic excellence, assuring government's commitment to strengthening the educational sector in the state.
The Ondo State government, under the leadership of Governor Nta Akure, does not just applaud from the sidelines. We believe in the active partnership that the school gathering needs to make the kind of progress that this country requires. Following high-level discussions and a shared vision of advancing medical education and healthcare, the Ondo State government, under the directive of Governor Nta Akure, took the strategic decision to transfer the former Unimed facility in Akure to FUTA for the establishment of its newly created teaching hospital.
The Vice Chancellor of FUTA, Professor Adenike Oladiji, highlighted the achievements of the university with a vision of becoming a world-class university.
Is that we will transform our nation. Specifically, the expectation is that we will jumpstart the industrial transformation of Nigeria. There cannot be a better time to impact our nation than now. Stars shine brightest when the lights are very dark. This challenging juncture in the history of our nation is the time for you to arise and shine and announce FUTA to the whole world.
Some of the graduates expressed gratitude as they expressed hope in a brighter future.
So excited, so happy, and finding myself in the midst of people of academic achievements.
Making research to do what is needful, ever in the society, become easier.
The convocation ceremony marks the 36th in the history of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, FUTA. In Akure, Olajumoke Oladimeji, NTA News.
The federal government on Saturday said it has earmarked 40,000 hectares of land for 2025-2026 dry season wheat production and registered 80,000 farmers with an expected output value of approximately 160 billion naira. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, disclosed this during the official flag-off of the 2025-2026 dry season wheat production program under the National Agricultural Growth and Agro Pocket Project. The minister said that out of the 40,000 hectares earmarked for wheat production this dry season, 3,000 hectares have been allocated to Borno State, representing 6,000 registered wheat farmers. Kyari emphasized that the NAXA program will deploy agricultural extension agents to guide farmers on modern agronomic practices and provide continuous field-level advisory services. According to him, the wheat component of the NAXA program covers 16 states of the Federation, as he noted that the project is designed to include women and young people, enabling them to access training and agricultural opportunities. You are still watching News Diary. We will go on another break. It continues shortly.
Calm down now. Now the babe they look, we don't me they look am. I don't be the closer is the waka now. What did they do you? Call her Alpha. Talk to Kola. But she don't believe that she be my only babe. Hello, BC. BC. Ha. She don't cut Kolo. No. Please now. Let's see now. What's happen now? Now what she they do? She go say make I no follow babe. Talk. Make I no look babe. Impossible. Bro, Sabek, calm down now. Don't mind them. I go call you for phone. No be bro. Hello. Make I no lie you. That babe says she fine. I even call her number. We even come up, but we don't do anything, we just dance.
Bros, what's with that?
Free on Glow Top Pasta. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 50 megabytes of data free. Dial *606#. New customers also enjoy a welcome bonus. Glow Unlimited.
You are welcome back. Now to some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week flagged off the Akure Imafon Road project, assuring residents of his administration's commitment to delivering durable roads and improving community access. Abdulkarim Ahmed reports.
The flag-off ceremony held at the NNPC Imafon Junction drew stakeholders, community leaders and residents who have long waited for a permanent solution to the deplorable road condition. Governor Aiyedatiwa said the Akure Imafon Road marks a fulfillment of promises made during the campaigns and a clear demonstration of his administration's resolve to bridge infrastructure gaps and expand economic opportunities.
Several communities in Ondo State will soon enjoy government presence with access to essential amenities. This initiative underscores the inalienable right of every citizen to a decent life. I earnestly solicit the cooperation of all stakeholders towards ensuring that this project progress swiftly.
At the event, traditional rulers, community stakeholders and local government officials commended the project, describing it as long overdue and crucial to easing movement, opening up settlements and boosting commerce. For the people of Imafon, the road represents a turning point after years of appeals and self-help efforts to keep the route motorable.
We are sincerely grateful to Excellency for listening to our cry and turning it into action. The people of Imafon and Ibaturo will never forget this kind of gesture.
In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
The project, covering an initial 6-kilometer stretch, is part of the state's broader plan to rehabilitate and construct 101 kilometers of roads across the 3 senatorial districts.
Ondo State government during the week said it has taken a significant step towards revitalizing its public service sector, reaffirming its commitment to the welfare of civil servants in the state. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa stated this at the 2025 Public Service Week celebration held at the Dome in Akure. Olajumoke Ladimiji reports.
The 2025 Public Service Week celebration in Akure, with the theme Rejuvenating Public Service for Effective Service Delivery, brought together current and former public servants, government officials, and stakeholders to discuss on how to rejuvenate the public service for effective governance. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa reaffirms his commitment to the welfare of civil servants, promising timely payments of salaries, pensions, and giving of promotion, emphasizing the importance of professionalism, accountability, and ethical standards in the public service, cautioning against partisanship.
It is a call to action to reposition the service for optimum performance. The machinery of government must be agile, innovative, and responsive. This requires a conscious rejuvenation, one that breathes new life into our bureaucracy, reinforces its ethical standards, and rekindles the spirit of patriotism that has long defined the Ondo State public service.
Ondo State Head of Service, Bayo Philip, and former Ekiti State Head of Service, Olugbenga Fasheluka, emphasized the need for continuous improvement and adaptation to changing times.
To remain effective, therefore, the public service must move from routine to result. We must move from process to performance and from excuses to excellence. This, of course, is our new orientation.
There must be stability in the service. When leadership of the service are not sure of their fate during tenure change, it has its own telling effect on the ability of leaders in the service to efficiently, to reasonably, and to, with recourse to law, discharge their functions.
The event featured lectures and award presentations. In Akure, Olajumoke Oladimeji, NTA News.
Ondo State government during the week launched a large-scale broiler production project with the arrival of 12,000 birds in Ishuada, local government area of the state. The initiative, implemented through the Ondo State Agribusiness Empowerment Center, OSAEC, aimed to empower 50,000 youth in broiler production, position Ondo State as Nigeria's leading chicken producer, address youth unemployment, and also boost food security. Abdulkarim Ahmed reports.
The project, tagged Adye Yoron Initiative, is designed to empower poultry farmers and strengthen food security across the state. As part of the initiative, 12,000 day-old chicks arrived Ishuada in our local government area, signaling the official takeoff of the scheme under the Ondo State Agricultural Empowerment Center, OSAEC. According to the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Agriculture and Agribusiness, Rotimi Akinshola, the project is targeted at promoting food sufficiency and creating sustainable employment opportunities for residents.
Our cages here, they will be divided up, and the farmers will take positions with the students. We expect to run it for 6 to 8 weeks and see exactly how it comes out. And those students supposed to have been graduates in one term for them to be able to actually hold their own strength in the next cycle. So this is going to repeat itself in these 3 senatorial districts, and we hope by then we should be able to generate enough poultry farmers in the states.
Director of Livestock OSAEC, James Akimboa, explains that the program will provide hands-on training for poultry farmers, with profits from the scheme supporting participants to establish their own farms.
It will take 6 weeks for us to get our day-old chicks to maturity. At 6 weeks, we expect to have above 2 kg that will be good for the market. So that's just the whole idea. So somebody will supply and offtake.
Ondo State Agricultural Empowerment Center, OSAEC, is currently making the birds and feeds available for beneficiaries who will undergo a 6-week intensive practical training in line with the objectives of the Adye Yoron Initiative. In Akure, Abdulkarim Ahmed, NTA News.
This is News Diary, and you are still watching the news that made headlines in the course of the week. About 500 primary school pupils in Akure South local government area of Ondo State during the week benefited from the empowerment program of the Emily Memorial Foundation, a gesture of the Secretary of Akure South local government, Mrs. Adeola Finch. Mrs. Finch attributed the gesture to the passion for children and their education in memory of her mother, late Mama Emily Adebayo. The report. "16 out of the 500 pupils benefited from scholarship awards, while the remaining were given various educational materials."
No, please, I'm happy to help me in my educational journey. She helped me because I didn't have school bag, and my mommy can happy that give me something.
As she's adding a year today, we pray that in sound and good health, she will use the rest of her days. She's a blessing to these children.
Founder of Emily Memorial Foundation and Secretary of Akure South Local Government, Adeola Finch, emphasized that over the years, the foundation has reached out to vulnerable children, widows and women across different communities as a way of giving back to the society and as a way of proving that true leadership begins with service, a gesture she usually does annually to mark her birthday. She urged the pupils to maximize the opportunity, stressing that their dreams are valid and future bright if well utilized.
When the time comes and I am given the opportunity to represent my people, we will take this passion beyond outreaches. We will legislate and advocate for policies that improve children's welfare, education, and family support system.
Dignitaries, including the Deji of Akure, His Royal Majesty Oba Aladetoyinbo Ogunlade Aladelusi, lauded the initiative of Adeola Finidi.
What's in the process and in the hope? Your lifestyle reflects what we are seeing. And I know sky is your starting point. No matter how small or big, let us impact on lives of the needy. I thank God for your life. This has become a wish. On your birthday, you always think of what you can give.
The empowerment program featured the cutting of Mrs. Adeola Finid's 45th birthday cake in Akure. A guest lecturer at the 36th Convocation Lecture of the Federal University of Technology Akure Futa, Prince Adetokunbo Kayode, during the week identified formal education and continuous upskilling as essentials to remain competitive in an ever-evolving labor market. Olajubonke Oladimeji reports that the lecture was titled Strategies and Tactics for Solving Skills Challenges in Nigeria, the Roles of Government Institutions and the Youth.
Former Minister Prince Adetokunbo Kayode emphasized the importance of making deliberate decisions when choosing skills for personal and national development. He urged young Nigerians to view their service year not merely as a routine posting, but as a strategic opportunity to acquire relevant, industrial-driven skills capable of shaping their future careers.
They should just develop themselves, acquire skills. It's very important. Digital skills, hand skills, entrepreneurial skills, skills that can make them to be employers, to be useful to themselves and to the society. And they should, more importantly, believe there's hope in this country. There is no greater country in this world than this country.
In her remarks, the Pro-Chancellor, Professor Nora Dadus, commended the university achievements and expressed appreciation to the federal government and Test Fund for extending intervention support to FUTA. She highlighted the significant progress recorded in the 2024-2025 academic year, describing it as clear evidence of the institution's steady growth.
Our joy is that you have come out stronger and better than when you came into the university as fresh men and women.
The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adenike Oladeji, described the event as a day of reckoning and affirmed that FUTA continues to gain recognition both within Nigeria and internationally.
Our dear University FUTA has received numerous accolades locally and internationally as a result of the exploits of our graduates, and it is my fervent hope that in no distant time your name will be on the rolls of worthy alumni, making the university proud.
A major highlight of the convocation lecture was the presentation of graduates by the various deans who certified that the students' character and learning had qualified them for the award of their respective degrees.
I am someone that strives for success in whatever I do. I set a goal and I make sure I try to achieve the goal. So I think that really helps in my journey.
Out of 2,747 graduates, 240 bagged first class and 1,479 with second class upper in Akure. Olajumoke Oladimeji, NTA News.
Some traders in Akure during the week appealed to the Ondo State government to provide alternative spaces for petty traders in Akure following the enforcement of the ban on street trading and illegal structures in the state capital. They made the plea when correspondent Oluwakemi Ademola visited parts of the metropolis to assess the level of compliance with the directive of the state government.
NTA News observed that along Alakare Road in Akure, several petty traders continue to display their goods along the major road, obstructing the free flow of traffic for motorists and pedestrians. Although illegal structures are no longer as prominent on some major roads, following recent demolitions along Nepa Road, street trading still persists in some parts of the city. Some traders admitted they were aware of the dangers associated with street trading, but said the prevailing economic hardship forced them to remain on the streets as they appealed to the state government to create additional market space, explaining that most existing markets are already congested.
We need government to find place other than inside markets, other than we need to find space for them other than inside markets, other than any place where they find for us, we go stay to sell markets.
People where they road they sell or they road stand for road, they dangerous because motor fit they come jam people.
Our main government leave people may they find food for this place because inside market no chance. If you carry your market enter inside, people they go challenge you, they go to talk say may come out. So now for this road they find food where they go eat.
We are selling market for under probability. The place that we are selling market is main road. Many people come and disturbing us. We know say the place is not our place because it's not a specific place. We just staying for under probability. But we are begging government to find specific place for us.
Its leaders in Akure stressed the need for stronger collaboration between traders and the state government to curb the street trading and restore order within the metropolis.
We need our government to join and together with us to drive them in to go and secure their places. They don't need to be there. They don't need to be even dirty the whole environment of the market. Market's supposed to be neat.
The popular Oba market was not left out as street trading remains noticeable within its surrounding, despite continuous enforcement by relevant authorities. Nta Akure, Oluwakemi Ademola, NTA News.
And lastly, on News Diary tonight, medical experts have advocated for improved access to integrated care, supportive environments, and policies that promote health, dignity, and effective self-management for people living with diabetes, as the world marked World Diabetes Day during the week. Adebayo Jegede reports that this year's theme was diabetes across life stages.
Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disease characterized by elevated blood glucose levels. This occurs when the body either does not produce enough insulin or cannot effectively use the insulin it produces. Insulin is the hormone that enables glucose from food to enter the cells to provide energy.
It has some causes. The causes I know are genetic. It could also be as a result of bad lifestyle, consumption of probably too much of sugar or too low of sugar. Early detection just helps in everything.
According to the International Diabetes Federation, IDF, an estimated 3.6 million adults in Nigeria are living with diabetes. However, over 60% of cases may go undetected, suggesting that the true number of affected individuals is significantly higher. Medical experts identify several contributing factors, including poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, obesity, family history, and advancing age, among others.
If you have diabetes, you should take time out to at least make sure whatever thing you are eating, you are doing the normal process. We should not be taking things that are grown with too much chemicals, and we should not be taking things that are grown in the lab, so that we will be able to curtail the cell that is making the diabetes to gain ground.
They also outline key warning signs such as excessive thirst, frequent urination, unexplained weight loss, blurred vision, and slow healing wounds.
It is insulin that allows this glucose to be absorbed into the various cells that make up our body. So many times, if it is from the beginning, at times the insulin may be produced but may not be functional. At times when it is acquired, it might also, the insulin may be there but it may not be, functional. But at times, if the pancreas itself is diseased, okay, then insulin may not be produced. So, head or tail, if the insulin is not working well, what do? You try to help it by giving some drugs which you use, to work on it. And if there is not one that can work, then you may have to introduce insulin from outside.
This year's campaign underscores the need for a life course approach to diabetes prevention, effective management, and overall well-being. In Akure, Adebayo Jagede, NTA News.
And that will be all on News Diary tonight. We thank you for watching. Good night.